following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself, the known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be, Jimmy Star's new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Star's.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. We got a fun show for you guys today. I apologize for my voice. I'm still sick with the flu and bronchitis, but it's getting better a little bit every day. Before we get started, let's say hi to my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell, and Astro,
who hasn't had a good night's sleep since Jimmy's sick, because Jimmy doesn't realize it, but as he's sleeping, he makes sounds like an alligator, like this. Every minute and a half. And I have to try to sleep with that sound all night long.
Last night was the best night I slept.
What? I don't mind because I figured he's alive. Otherwise, he'd be dead. Because, he can't breathe. He's got a very bad flu. Thank God I didn't catch it because I'm smart. I drink port wine. I learned that years and years ago from Mario Delmonico, who was a very famous Italian opera singer. And he said before he goes on the stage, he drinks a little bit of port sherry. And what it does is it coats the tongue and stays with your saliva, and it soothes the throat and the vocals. So when I worked on stage and I sang, I used to always drink port. Now I drink port because it's wonderful if you're getting sick, because it does kill all the germs in your throat. And it's delicious. I love port. Unfortunately, it's loaded with sugar, and I don't like sugar. So anyway, if you're not feeling well, drink some port. Not a lot, a shot before you go to bed. I told this to Jimmy, but Jimmy's a know-it-all. And Jimmy ignores everything I say. Jimmy, get the fan off yourself. He's got a fan on it, blowing him all night long. We know that a fan lowers your resistance, makes you ill. He doesn't listen. Jimmy, have soup. Eat this lentil soup. It's good for you. He won't eat it.
I don't eat lentil soup.
He doesn't like anything with mustard or mayonnaise. I mean, he's crazy. Living with this man is absolutely an impossibility.
But there's lots of things you don't like.
I'm wonderful.
And first of all, with the fan, you guys, so it's 100 degrees here in the desert. And,
it is not. Don't listen to this bullshit artist. He lies about it.
And we have the air conditioner set on 80, which is so hot that I literally changed my shirt 3 times a night.
He's so full of shit. So, I am fine. I sleep.
You sleep because you like it hot, but other people, more and more people don't like it hot.
I moved to the desert to be hot, not to be cold. If I wanted to be cold, I'd stay in New York.
Well, it's so hot, it's not even funny.
No,
literally.
I don't like cold. You know that.
Last night we watched TV, and when I got done, I had to go take my shirt off and wring it out because it was soaking.
Oh my God, such drama!
So anyway,
you should have been an actor, not a producer.
Yeah, right.
You're so
we have a fun show for you guys today. No, I'm not. Even right now, it's so hot, it's not even funny. What's up, chat room? We got a great chat room going on. What's up, Stefan? Daniel Bella's in the chat room. Hope you're feeling better. Cindy Lady Lake is in the chat room. Thanks for the great promo. Hub Reynolds Jr. is in the chat room. Hey, Hub. Hope all is well.
Lady Lake. Jimmy brags about you being his oldest friend.
Not oldest.
Longest.
No.
I thought you said longest, Lady
No,
Lake.
A very good friend for 17 years.
Well, 17 years is a long time.
Oh, well, I've known Wolfie for 650.
Yeah, but you never see Wolfie.
I talk to him on the phone, too, the same way
that doesn't matter. I told you. You don't have friends. You have business people.
No.
We fight all the time. He thinks he has 450 friends that he talks to. Those are clients. Those are business people. A friend is what is a friend out there? A friend is someone you see a couple of times a week.
No,
You have
it's
dinner with
not.
them.
That's the old model of friendship.
No, it's not the old model. Bullshit. When I'm in New York, I see my friends, Teresa.
Cindy says no, we're friends. We talk every week
Who
for
said?
17 years. Cindy.
Yes, that's a friend.
That's a friend.
I didn't.
Oh, hey, B. Claudia just joined us too from England. I mean, from Germany. Hey, B. How are you? And
I'm feeling better.
We have a different idea of friendship because my friends are all over the world, and so I
No,
talk
his
to them
friends are
on the
not all
phone.
over the world. He's full of shit again. He comes with the lies. Don't believe the lies. These are
They
people
all
he
know
talk.
them because they see the interactions.
You talk on the phone to these people that you don't see them. A friend is someone you physically touch,
it's
see,
not.
and you. Yes, it is.
That's in the old days.
No, it's not in the old days. I go to New York. I see my friends of 60 years. I have friends for 60 years or more. And I see them and we hang out and we talk and we do things together. We go to dinner. We're like family. Those are friends. I have a million acquaintances.
Hub says I'm friends first and clients second.
Listen, baby, I got 5,000 people on Facebook.
Oh, I don't consider those people
and they're
friends.
not my friends.
Yeah, they're not my
friends.
friends.
They think
either.
they're my friends because they call me Ronnie, which is my very private name.
Yes,
no one calls me Ronnie except people I allow and people who I know for more than 50 years. My oldest friends in the world call me Ronnie. They don't call me Ron.
In the chat room, I mean, Juan says friends are people you send memes to. You're right, and I send a lot of memes.
But I have very hand-picked select of friends. I've been screwed over the years by people we all have in our lifetime. My goodness, my soft heart, my generosity, my helpfulness was abused and used, and people became self. It's all about them. What can they get from Ron? Come hang my pictures because I do that good. Come help me decorate my house, or come help me cook, or whatever. It was always Ron, do something for me like a domestic. And those people fell to the wayside.
I love it. So anyway, we have a great show for you guys today. It's going to be a lot of fun. First, we have the cast of the Madness of David Judge TV series coming on. I think there's going to be 5 of the cast members coming on. It should be a lot of fun. It's a great series on Tubi. You guys should see it. Then we have Joe Kelly coming on. Joseph Kelly, I think he likes to go by Joseph Kelly, coming on.
He's a big shot.
The director of, he's always going by Joseph Kelly.
He's Joe Kelly to me. He's Joe. Fuck the Joseph bullshit.
And he's going to come on because we're going to talk about Saturday. We're going to LA for the premiere of Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell. And he literally just flew into LA. He texted me about an hour ago saying he just landed in LA for it, and he's going to get checked in or whatever. So it should be a lot of fun. Chat room, more people are joining us. So hello, hugs to Tina, Stefan, and B. Claudia. Thank you for what you did for me this week. And what else do we got going on before we bring on guests? Because we have about 6 minutes to go before we bring them on.
Jimmy got a haircut.
Yes, I did. I love it. I love having short hair so much better. I feel so much neater and cleaner and more
I have
Ralph
been giving
Lauren.
him haircuts for 14 years. Do you think he paid me a dime, a nickel, took me to lunch, bought me an ice cream? Nothing. Not even a thank you. Looks in the mirror. He goes, oh, yeah. What do you think, Jimmy? You like it? Oh, yeah. I don't even
I always say thank you.
I'm standing there for hours cutting his hair with such enthusiasm to do a good job. That's $100 haircut if I was in a salon. So you owe me 14 years worth of $100 haircuts, at least 10 haircuts a year. You really owe me a lot of money.
Oh, well.
You really do.
That's okay. I took you to dinner twice this week.
You took me to dinner? Don't let me start. Don't let me start.
I did take you.
It wasn't your money. It was a gift money you got.
No, not both of them. One of them I paid for.
What was the other one?
When we went to
PJ Chang's, whatever.
Yeah, PF Chang's. I paid for that.
I told you I would pay for
Well,
it.
but you didn't.
Meanwhile, he took me for a $20 dinner.
No, I didn't.
It wasn't even $20. I don't eat a lot. You know how little I eat.
No, we went to on El Paseo and ate at a restaurant. He didn't like his food, and the lady took it off the bill.
Wait a minute. We went to the grill on El Paseo. Now, I used to go to the grill in Beverly Hills, and it was wonderful. I ordered my liver and onions, which I love, and I found a very long hair in it. So I pushed the plate aside. I couldn't eat because I vomit. And when the waitress came over and said, "What's the matter?" I said, "Well, there's a hair in my food." She said, "I don't blame you. I wouldn't eat it either." Now, I never asked for it to be removed from the check. Never dreamed of it, never thought of it. When the check came, my meal was not on it. So I said to the waitress, "Why?" She said, "Well, because you found a hair." So I said, "Well, I don't like that because now it's like Victor Victoria when Julie Andrews brought a cockroach into the restaurant to get food for free." I said, "I don't want that." She said, "Oh, no, we know it's not, you're not doing it." So anyway, Jimmy took the amount of my check and gave it to her as a tip.
Yes.
So she had a $40-something tip, which she was excited over.
Absolutely, because it wasn't her fault.
Anyway, the grill is not what it was.
Nothing is what it was.
And we have to protest, folks, because I have been finding a lot of junk in my food lately. The people that are working in the kitchen have long black hair. They do not wear hairnets. They leave their hair flowing.
He had hair in his Taco Bell. Now he won't eat a Taco Bell.
I won't eat a Taco Bell because I found hair. So you see, they leave their beautiful, lustrous,
Taco
long,
Bell, I get
black hair.
But at the grill,
food. You have got to make the law back to what it was, the Board of Health.
At the grill,
you have to wear a net on your hair if it's that long. I mean, it's disgusting how they get away with murder in the kitchen. If you see what the people look like in the kitchen, you wouldn't eat the food.
Anyway, at the grill, which used to be a very nice restaurant, not so nice anymore.
I'll never go back there, and I don't suggest that you go back there either. It's
not inexpensive. It's not super expensive, but it's still $40-$50 a plate.
It's not worth the service was terrible. My coffee was cold. I had to ask 2 to 3 times for it. They never brought me coffee. Then after we got the check, they brought me coffee. I said, "What am I going to do with the coffee now? Now I'm leaving. The fuck am I going to do with the coffee? Take it in the car with me, you stupid bastards." Anyway, all
right, you guys. So before we bring on our first set of guests, our first set of guests is going to be the cast of the Madness of David Judge, the TV series on Tubi. And before we do that, I want to thank everybody for tuning in every week. The last couple months shows have been doing really well. And you can listen to the show. We're on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, TuneIn, and Amazon Prime.
Yeah, but I wish you'd watch instead of listening. This way you could see my haircut.
Some people, I mean, we got like...
I know, but I work on making my hair look all messy and horrible. You know, I work at this. This is not... I don't wake up in the morning. I deliberately, I don't like combed hair. I never combed my hair in my life. As a young boy, I got out of bed, put on a Guinea t-shirt, jeans, sneakers, and went out, and I was divine.
They say the hair looks great, Ron.
Now, if I did that, got out of bed and put on jeans and sneakers, I look like a man that just escaped from a nursing home. So what I have to do is, you know, I love my hair like this, and nobody sees it because I'm wearing the radio.
Let me see, Sarah.
People compliment my hair all the time. I have a good head of hair, and I chop it. I never cut it evenly. I don't want a precision haircut. If I cut it precision, it looks like a wig or toupee. So I cut it irregularly. I cut into it like this, going in. So it's all choppy and sticking up, and one side is longer than the other, and I love it.
Oh, it looks like everybody now is here. So
everybody's here. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's bring them all in, Juan. And
bring them in one by one. Line them up.
I think there's 5 of them.
There's 1 victim, 2 victims, 3 victims, 4 victims. There's
5 victims.
5 victims.
Yay! All right, so hold on. Going around, starting with we'll go Jeremy, Sherry, Sarah, Mike, and Con. Just say hi. Let's make sure we can hear you guys, and then I'll introduce you all.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome.
Hi.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Well, come on, say hi. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Say hi. Hey, Sarah, welcome back. We haven't seen you in years.
Move your ass. You're on
Yeah,
television.
it's been a while.
I'm so happy to see you. Hey, Mike.
Hey guys.
And Cotton.
Hey, how y'all?
All right,
Who are
perfect.
you? You're very stunning with that beard, sir. You look like a professor. You look very intelligent. I bet you're stupid.
Well, if you ask most of my
You just do the
players
beard
here,
to
I'm
fool
far from
people.
a professor.
All right, so hang on, everybody. Hey, everybody! Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.
Hey,
Everybody on the screen is a fantastic actor in
that's
their own
for sure.
in their own right. But what they all have in common today is that they're all in the TV series The
Which
Madness
is a
of David
wonderful
Judge.
series.
So here we want to welcome Jeremy Sandy. Is it Sandy? I know I asked you that before. Jeremy
Yep, nailed it.
Sandy, Sherry Eakin, Sarah S. Fisher, Mike Mayhall, and Cotton Yancey. Welcome to the show, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, you know, today television's not too hot. A lot of junk on it. And your show came on it, and it made it better. I suggest that everybody out there in stupid land watch this show. It's one of the only decent things around.
It's really good. It's
one
fun.
of the decent things around.
We watch a lot of Tubi, let me tell you guys, and there's
You know,
so much crap on there you can't even believe it.
And some of the acting, some of them are my friends, and I have to tell them when I see them at parties, you suck. You need to.
I love that there's a solid, not junk.
You cannot
rating.
just stand
It's
there
not
and
junk.
speak lines. It's called acting. You know.
All right, hang on. Go ahead, Sherry. Say
your
what.
show does all of that. You guys do a brilliant job. You really sort of are like symphony. You
hang
come in
on.
and you go out. You come in. It's wonderful.
For her song, go back to Sherry. So Sherry's never been on the show, so we've never met Sherry. Hi, Sherry. I was
Hi.
looking up your IMDb today. You have some amazing credits, and actually, you've also been in a lot of things that we've had a lot of the people on our show. But one thing I also noticed about many of you, I don't think Cotton, but like there's a whole bunch of things that all you guys are in together that are big things. Hollowed Ground, Hunt Club, I think you guys, several of you guys were in. The dinner party. There's a whole bunch of things. So is that like a New Orleans thing? I mean, a Texas thing? Because you're not in New Orleans, you're in Texas, right?
So a combination of New Orleans area and filming that's happened in Mississippi, and yeah, a lot of mutual friends and working on a lot of mutual projects. Yeah.
You guys have done a lot of stuff with Jason and Jeremy London, though, and they've it seems like you guys have done a lot. They've both been on the show.
And I interviewed him years ago when he was getting engaged to this pretty girl. And I wonder if he ever married her. I never found out. But we had a nice time. And then I realized that he was the twin. So I screwed up on that one. But you know what the funny part was? It was Taya Gill's movie. I don't remember the name. And there's this little teeny horrible woman with boots up to her twat and long hair. One side was black, one side was blonde, and she was obnoxious. And they said, you should interview her. I said, why? They said, what was her name?
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. I said, what the hell is a Nicki Minaj? So we propped her up on a stool because she's like a midget. And she was such a bitch. She didn't even answer my question.
She wasn't even famous yet.
No, she was so nasty. So I told my producer, get this bitch out of here before I show her. I said, she's not even worth my time. You know, I'm in the lobby. I've got red carpet people waiting. And she turns around and said to me, guess what? Fuck you. I said, fuck you too, bitch. And I get out of my sight. So now Jimmy tells me today she's the hottest property in the world. Nicki Minaj. What
I
a
tried
name.
to get her for a movie.
So
and
I
she's
said, you know
ungodly
why?
expensive.
You know how she got her name? In Italian, when we say managgia means oh my God. And that's what meeting her is. Oh my God. She's a wicked woman. Anyway, that's my Nicki Minaj story. Now let's
So
go
for
for
everybody, hang on. So everybody who knows, so we had Mike on a couple weeks ago. Jeremy was sitting in the background. Now we'll get to focus a little bit more on him. Sarah was on the show many years ago. I think we lived in Pennsylvania still.
Who was?
Sarah?
Oh, I don't
was on our
remember.
show. And Cotton, you look like you should be on every Kevin Costner, Yellowstone, 1888, whatever. You should be on every one of those TV shows possible. I don't know why you're not. You've had the perfect, look for it.
This guy is so handsome.
Yeah,
the guy with the beard.
That's
You
what
are
I'm talking
really
about.
so handsome, sophisticated. You could do a
He plays
Smirnoff.
a cowboy every time.
Wait, you could do a Smirnoff's vodka commercial. Doesn't he drink Smirnoff? He looks like a Smirnoff vodka guy.
Or you could take over for the most interesting man in the world.
Oh, he could. He really could, couldn't he?
I was
And
kind of
don't like
drink
people- I
wine.
don't like people with beards. I think only ugly people wear beards. Handsome people never cover their faces. See, Jimmy has a beard.
I don't know whether Jeremy liked that.
Ron.
And I think your beard should go. I think you're so good looking. You get rid of that beard. You don't need to have a pussy bumper. Come here.
All right, I have to insist on
That's not
justice
what
for
that's
Nicki
called.
Minaj and
You know,
justice
I have to-
Oh
for
no, I like beards, and I like Nicki Minaj, and I actually am in talks with her for a movie. So,
You know what? It's all a joke. I'm such a fake bastard. I tell everything like it is. I never hold back. I have what they call, what is it? It falls out of my mouth. I can't control
yeah,
it.
he doesn't know. I have no filter.
You have no
control over
filter.
what I say. It's some kind of a mental disorder. But anyway, I have to go get my hearing aids because I can't hear you guys so good. So excuse me while I go.
That's fine. That way I can take over. All right.
Oh
so
my
we're gonna
God,
go.
boring
We're
now.
gonna go to Sarah Fisher real quick. So Sarah,
Hi.
it's been a year since we've had you on the show. Congratulations on
Thank
all the
you.
great things. I was on your IMDb today. I even noticed you were in Carry On, which we watched at Christmas. I think
Yeah.
we came out in Christmas, so that's a really big credit. All you guys have done some really cool work, and you've all worked with people that we've had on the show. Let me maybe brag a little bit while we're waiting for him to come back. So with Cotton Yancey, we have MK Ultra with Jamie Ray, Newton, Anson Mountain, Jason Patrick, The Death of Barry Weather Lewis, Mysterious Circumstance with John Schneider, who's been on the show a bunch of times. I
Okay.
think, Mike, you know John Schneider too, right?
We've met a couple times just in passing. Haven't worked together though.
A Violent Separation with Ted Levine. I love Ted Levine, Gerald McCraney, Francesca Eastwood. And then a bunch of you were in Hallowed Ground with Creek Wilson, which I just invited him on the show. Sherry Eakin, Jeremy Sandy, and Cotton Yancey. All you guys were in that. And then with Sherry, we have The Neglected with Josh Duhamel, the two London brothers, Dylan Sprouse, Will Trent. What a good show. Congratulations on an episode of that. We have a Ghost, which did you guys get to meet Jennifer Coolidge? Because several, I think, of you were on We Have a Ghost. Did any of you get to meet Jennifer Coolidge?
No, I was there. No.
It's a
Cher's
really
met her
good
before.
movie. It's a really fun movie. David Harbour, Anthony Mackie, Steve Coulter, and I only bring him up because he's been on our show. Hunt Club also was a very good movie. Mina Savari, Casper Van Dien, the London Brothers, Mickey Rourke, Jed Rowan, and I only bring him up because he's been in a bunch of our shows. And then you have a movie that's, I don't know if you considered any good, but I loved it. Santa Jaws. It's like the dumbest, coolest, fun movie ever. I like dumb, fun movies. And you did a movie with Zoe Bell, and I like Zoe Bell a lot. She's on my Jimmy Stars the Shit videos. And then you guys all, well, at least Mike and Sherry did the dinner party with Jeremy London and you guys. And then Jeremy Sandy, who's the lead, he is David Judge in the Madness of David Judge TV series. I always want to mess that up, so I don't want to mess it up. Deepwater Horizon, A Day to Die with Kevin Dillon, Bruce Willis, Gianni Capaldi. Ron did a movie called Clown Fear with Gianni Capaldi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've
And
actually
he's
seen
a
that.
really cool guy. He works a lot here. We see him a lot. And Leon.
Leon,
Yeah.
I love.
Leon's a good friend of ours. He's been
Oh,
on the
love Leon.
show a million times.
You know,
and
I
he's
want,
one of my clients.
I want you all to know that I'm 85 years old and I'm losing my hearing, which I don't mind. Thank God my penis still works, because if that didn't, I'd really be upset. That's like a thing with men, right, guys? All we care about is that our wangs wing. If they ever stop winging, we're finished.
Okay, but hang on. You got to finish because I'm in the middle of something here.
Oh, you're
I'm going
so
over.
fucking boring.
So Jeremy, You Can Never Go Home Again. Al Sapienza, we just had on the show recently. Also, again, Sherry. I love the way all you guys have worked together, and then you came together to do this project. And Sarah's got Carry On, Lisa Frankenstein. We have a Ghost, Tall Girl too. And I only bring it up because we were at a red carpet event at the end of COVID, and Jan Luis Castellanos, who's one of the cast members, the young kid, good-looking kid in that, and he was at the red carpet with us, and Christmas for Sale, and then Mike Mayhall. I didn't write any of your shit down.
It's not important. Not important.
On before, but you're the creator of the one of the creators of the Madness of David Judge. We have The Walking Dead. We have all kinds of great stuff with you. And we've had you on before, so I wasn't worried about you. So why don't you, Mike, tell us a little bit how you got all these people together to get this whole thing going?
Mike is very handsome.
I'd like to say I'm the one, but it was really Jeremy and Sherry and his friends, who Emil, who was our executive producer, and our DP Michael Brophy. They came to me with an idea, and then I pinned out an idea, and we all got together and decided what who was going to get the roles and how we're going to go about it, and then we just jumped in and filmed like mad people for a long time, and gave birth to the Madness of David Judge.
Cotton, bear with us, okay? Bear with us. I saw Cotton doing this. He fell asleep.
No, he didn't fall asleep. So why don't you guys, let's go around the thing and everybody tell us who your character is and tell us a little bit about your character in The Madness of David Judge.
Yes.
Would you start, Jeremy?
I got to start. So I play David Judge. David's a pretty successful author, and his publicist, who's also his wife, she's been having an affair, and so he just kind of decides to separate himself from the world and slowly loses touch with reality. Which, when we were filming it, being in the same location for going on like 2 months, doing the same day over and over and over again, really will help you lose your touch on reality.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It was easy. It was fun.
I'm in 6 clown movies. I'm going to kill myself if they put me in another clown movie. Absolute suicide.
No clown movies for Ron.
Yes, no clown movies
You're
for
right.
Ron.
You become that character.
Yeah. And so like
people say you're acting peculiar. You say, no, I'm still in a movie.
I'm still in a movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Awful.
set for us was like a 45-minute drive every day, and it was like every morning I would get up and drive in. About 30 minutes in, I could feel my whole psyche just like.
Yes, I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Who's your director? You have a very good director, because I love the way he directs everybody in this movie. Or do you have many? Oh, Mike is the director?
Mike's the director.
Yeah.
Oh, you have good looks and you direct too. What else do you do?
That's it. That's all I need to do.
Mike makes really good meatballs.
Mike, did you ever do soft porn?
I mean, no, I dabbled in it a little bit, but didn't really work out for me. No, not at all.
No, seriously.
He's a two-time Emmy nominee.
Two-time Emmy nominee.
He's a two-time Emmy nominee as a director.
That bullshit doesn't impress me, because I know a lot of directors that got awards and they stink. I go by the work, right? Am I right? I go by the work. I like the fact that, see, I'm a critic because I'm an actor for 65 years. I've been in movies with the great stars of Hollywood. So I've been around the real shit, not the garbage of today, the make-believe people who pay to be in a movie. What I like about your show is it's an even keel, if you understand what I'm saying. Each character doesn't come in as a page from a script. A lot of movies, when, okay, here he comes now, he does his speech, now he leaves. I don't like when I can see that in a sequel. Understand? So you guys, you mesh, you blend, which is very good. And
It was a great ensemble. They were all fantastic.
Yeah.
No, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I think so. Yeah.
In movies, you know the character's coming in. Okay, he gives the speech, then he leaves. Who gives a shit about that? That's so fake. Because in real life, we all talk over each other, and and I think Mike, I think you're a great director.
Well, thank you very much.
Are you married?
Well, my girlfriend right there, Sarah Fisher.
I have a daughter.
This is his girlfriend.
Oh, get rid of her. My daughter's 55. She's desperate.
I mean, that's a real tempting offer you got there.
My daughter was Miss Teen Long Island and second runner-up in Miss America. She looks like Verna Lisi or Grace Kelly. She's a green-eyed blonde beauty, and she's an
there you go.
At 55.
No, Sarah, you stick with it. You got it all going on.
No, I'm going to get rid of her. No, I'm calling Brooklyn. They'll come. They'll tell you if you hang out.
Justice for Sarah and justice for
Sarah and-
and justice for beards. Okay.
No, we love Sarah. I love Sarah.
Wait a
I'm a
minute,
big fan
Sarah,
of her
how
work.
long are you with Mike?
8.5 years.
You're a dummy. You're a stupid woman. 8.5 years, no ring.
Okay,
What are
Ron.
you? Free pussy?
No,
What? Go easy. This is the truth. Get rid of him. 8 years he didn't
That's
marry
right.
you.
Get rid of me. Dump me.
I tried. I tried.
Don't
Ron.
you want?
tried.
Don't you want to? Oh, she's a beautiful girl. Don't you want to get married?
No.
See, that's modern day. So you guys got to remember
What
that
is with
he's
you
from a
young-
time, because his daughters don't want to get married either.
I don't know.
He's from a time, where everybody had to get married.
I married this jerk 14 years ago.
He married me because he has to be married, but he doesn't really follow like the younger generation of like just be together. You don't have to be married. So just ignore everything.
I was with Jimmy for a year. And I said, what do you think? You're going to get free baggage for a year, buddy? I'm no backstreet number. I said, you either marry me or split. And he married me because I was really going to get rid of him. After a year, what do I need him between my legs bugging me? I don't need him.
Anyway,
let's
get back
Anyway.
to what we came to
I
talk
know,
about.
but, our show is a crazy show. We talk about everything because people get bored with just the acting stuff. They say, okay, we know their credits. We don't want. We like
So
to hear.
we
about-
want to go back around
Right.
though. So
What? They want to hear about people. They want to know
but
who.
we're going to go back to people in a minute.
No, but I like to bring out who my guests are as.
So
people.
bring out Sherry as a guest because
I'm going
we
to
heard
Sherry.
about Jeremy
What do
and
you
his
think?
role.
She's
Now we
gonna-
have Sherry.
You
Sherry's
think
gorgeous.
You think she's going to get away with it?
No,
What are you nuts?
but she's
Sherry-
gonna
Sherry.
give justice for Sherry in just a
All right,
minute.
Sherry. Now you're young.
I hope so.
You're young. You're beautiful. You're talented. Don't be cheap. Don't just give it to anybody. Make sure the guy you date is worth it. Because you're valuable. You're not garbage. There's a lot of garbage out there that men use and abuse. Never let a man use or abuse you. You're lovely.
Thank you.
So Ron, I've got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
A burning question. Do you have any thoughts on Jeremy as like a potential spouse?
Oh no, because I'm married. He's married.
Who's married?
He's asking if you have any ideas about Jeremy as a potential spouse.
Oh, at 85 years old, I'm lucky I can handle this jerk. You're crazy. My days of a number on the side are gone. Those days are gone. I don't even flirt. They come up to me, would you believe it? 85 years old, and the young ones are hitting on me. And I'm throwing them away like they were confetti. And some of my gay friends who were younger say, Rose, what are you, crazy? That's a hot number. Why are you getting rid of him? I said, what am I going to do with a 30-year-old? Bad enough I got to be with him. That's enough. But no, I think Jeremy is very cute, and I think you should go after him.
No.
I've thought about it. We toyed
Yeah.
with that idea.
Yeah.
There's some chemistry there between the
It's
two.
just a little bit.
We've actually been married for 8 years.
Oh,
What did she say?
they're married for 8 years, those two.
I was
Oh.
just curious
sneaky
if
little
you didn't know
peeps.
that,
Sneaky
if you
little
were going to
peeps.
throw him under the bus.
Oh, no, we're not going to throw him under the bus.
No.
We're very fortunate today because everybody in your cast is really good looking, so there's nobody but ugly.
See what
So
I
it
mean?
works really good.
But I'm glad you're married. to
Thank
him
you.
Because I like him. He's a nice fella. And you're a pretty nice girl. And I think it's a good marriage. 8 years, you'll
Yeah.
make 80 years.
Oh,
You know,
Wow.
seriously, the first 5 years.
Jeremy swore he wouldn't stick around that long. So
Oh, really?
He will.
The first
I'd be 120.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I'm
That's
85.
very impressive.
I'm on my way. I'm not
He's on his way.
Yeah,
So
but-
wait, Sherry, let's go back. Tell us about who do you play in The Madness of David Judge?
I play Detective Skylar. She
Aha.
shows up to start investigating Samantha's disappearance and start digging into what this David Judge guy is really up to. And so there's, I guess, a bit of a cat and mouse game there. And and I won't reveal too much of the plot of what happens to her later in the series. You'll just have to watch to see that. But it was fun playing a detective, and Jeremy and I had some cool scenes together, which is always fun playing opposite him. We've done that before, but I really enjoyed these scenes in particular because we were
I
kind of
didn't know
going
you
toe to
were
toe.
married. I didn't
Yeah.
know you were married,
Wait,
so
will
that's
you
cool.
Be careful about playing a detective. They sort of typecast you after. I don't know why that is, but once you play a detective, they always say, "Get her. She's a good detective." You notice that?
Well, that
Look
happens.
here, Ron. I am happy to be
I played
typecast to get some work.
I said I'm happy to
State
be
of Hollywood
typecast.
today.
No, but
I'll
I
take it.
play detectives all the time. Either I played priest. Why a priest with this filthy mouth? I'll never know. Because off camera, the
Fit
crew,
right in, Ron.
Yeah.
the crew faints from me off camera. You know, I was being wired one day for a movie, and the guy was having difficulty getting the wire up my trousers. I said, "Wait a second, I'll drop my trousers. No big deal. I have underwear on. It's like a bathing suit." So I dropped my trousers, and he brought the wire up. And I said, "Oh, by the way, while you're down there, it's just a joke." Well, you had to hear.
Yeah.
They were nuts. Oh, they almost threw me off the movie. No, I said it's a fucking joke. It's
You
an
can't do
old,
that.
It's an old joke. We did that as kids in high school. But
Can't do that
you
anymore on
Can't
the
do
bad
that anymore. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Years ago, Clark Gable. You know who Clark Gable was, right?
Not personally.
Well, Jane Russell, my best friend, like my sister, we hung out. We lived. We bought the buddies of forever. And Jane told me a lot of stories about Clark Gable when she was working with him in the movie. He was the most notorious flirt. She couldn't even get her lines right. She sings a song about getting an apple from a tree. And Clark Gable yells out, "Get over here, baby, I'll grab your apples." And you got away with it.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
All right, so hold on. We're going from Sherry, who's married to Jeremy, that we didn't know, and that makes more sense in my head now.
You got kids? You got kids?
No.
Oh,
Not yet.
Time to have kids.
No.
Of the canine persuasion.
Actually, don't.
Good.
Don't have.
No is a full sentence there.
Good. Okay. So hold on, now we're gonna move down to Sarah. So I forgot you guys are in New Orleans.
I want to talk to Cotton.
We're not. He's gonna get his chance in a
He's
minute.
getting away with.
We're going to Sarah. So Sarah, tell us who you play and tell us how's everything been, because it's been 8 years. I think I looked it up since you've been on the show.
God, has it really?
Yeah. So what's been going on, and then tell us who you play.
So I play Samantha Judge. There's just too much to talk about her that I can't really talk about because it'll reveal a lot. But
we're gonna play the trailer after we get through everybody. We're gonna play the trailer for everybody to see.
okay. So yeah. So you know, it is true that they are on the verge of getting a divorce, and everything else will kind of get revealed when you watch it. And I just kind of have to leave it at that because there's just too much.
All right. Okay, we can do that. So we're going to go.
Mike, she's absolutely lovely.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand you. I mean, what are you waiting? You want to be?
All right, so go to Mike. Mike,
no,
I'm just playing the long game, Ron. That's what I'm doing.
She's a lovely girl, and I think she'd make a wonderful wife. I don't think she's.
Are you guys in the same house right now, or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right it's funny.
I'm
Mike looks like he's in the living room, but I'm actually in his living room.
Oh, you're in his living room. That's
But
funny.
We're actually, ironically, we're both in Orlando right now, but he is near where 75 and the Turnpike meet, and I'm all the way down in downtown Orlando. So.
What are you doing in Orlando? Were you guys there for work?
So I've been working for Disney as a server since 2005, and just kind of come back and play a little bit if the industry is very slow right now, so I just went back just to kind of get back into the parks for free. Mike.
Oh, no, it's fun.
Yeah,
I love it. I love Orlando.
So many actors and actresses famous today were servers, because thank God for that job. Otherwise, my daughter, who was an actress and no longer, because she hates the business and the people in it, but when she was a server, they used to let her off work for auditions. And that's
Actually,
the
she lived in New Orleans for a while.
Huh?
She worked in New Orleans and did a bunch. She was in a bunch of films in New Orleans at one time.
Yeah, when New
Oh,
Orleans
fun.
was hot after the flood. Now it's cold as hell, I heard. Nothing happening in New Orleans,
Oh yeah,
No.
no, it's
right?
it's
Am I
very much a
wrong?
standstill. Yeah.
No,
Pretty quiet. Yeah.
Standstill.
Huh?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
said it's a standstill.
What the hell happened? I mean, it was so hot. Everybody was running to Orleans to work. I was going to go to a movie there, except I forgot what happened.
Well, that's why, Ron, that's why we made this, because there was nothing coming in, nothing filming in LA, nothing coming into Atlanta, nothing into Texas, nothing into Mississippi, nothing into New Orleans. And we're looking at a pool of talented people all around us, all professionals as you went down our resumes.
Absolutely.
And we said, honestly, we said, screw it. We're going to just do our own project. We're going to put it out there into the world. And I think people are responding. In fact, I'll go this, since we're going to Cotton next. We just heard back from a really great film festival in Toronto, up in Toronto, where we not only won the Best Series Award up there, Cotton was nominated for Best Supporting Actor out of our show.
Good job.
Not
Way
only-
to go, Cotton.
Yeah.
Good for you. Being
So-
an
Good
all.
news. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, I
Thank
haven't
you,
told you
Michael.
that. This would be a good place to sort of let everybody know. I'll send you out the forms and all that stuff to make it official. But yeah,
You see, you can't.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I want to make a political statement. A lot of people want to hire me, and then they find out my age. I guess they think I'm going to be pissing and shitting in my pants on the set. I don't know what they think, or that they're going to wheel me in a wheelchair, or they're going to have to, I don't know what. Contrary to all of that, I'm the liveliest and the youngest one on a set of 30-year-olds. I mean, it's true. All the kids love me because I'm not
can
an
see
old
that.
man. And I really resent the fact that they put our age against our talent. I worked with Sophia Loren and Tab Hunter at 19 years old. Not too many people today can say that. And I think that's my crowning glory. I always refer to myself as being in that movie because it was, in the day, 1959, it was the movie of all time.
Feel Loren. Wow. Yeah.
We have a premiere Saturday in Beverly Hills, and it sounds funny, but it's Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell, and it's another clown movie, and he plays General Milan, and he's in the whole first half of the movie. And we shot that last summer in the desert in 110 degrees, and he's like walking back and forth in the desert for hours
In a wool suit.
In a
wool suit
uniform. And you know what? It's a funny this story. I love a lot of the crew was so sweet. My soldiers, they kept running over to me. Ron, I have a chair. I said, what do I want to sit in the freaking middle of the desert for? They said, relax. I said, get the fuck away from me. I'm working. So they said, let's do it again, Joe Pelly. Let's go, Ron. Let's go again. I got up and I walked that desert. And they said to me, 11, how old are you? At that time, I was 80. I said, no, 84.
84.
I said, I'm 84. They said, my grandfather's 84 and he's an invalid. I said, well, some people are, some people aren't. And I think Cotton is.
So we're going to find out what it looks like.
Cotton's going to be like me. When Cotton's 85, he's going to be working.
Cotton's
So,
102.
Tell us a little bit about you. Tell us who you play in the whole thing. And you do a lot of Westerns, right? I mean, I seem to see a lot of Westerns on your IMDb, and you look, like the part for all those kind of Western type things. Like, I would think that you would be like the busiest actor out of the bunch just because of your unique look.
Well, I doubt I'm the busiest actor out there. And if you've got any insight to Taylor Sheridan, I'd appreciate you sharing my name with him. I've been trying to get on Yellowstone, and I tried to get on 1883, 1920, whatever the hell that was, and all the little series he's got. I really like the way.
Perfect for Yellowstone. I would cast you in Yellowstone if I was a casting agent.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm sorry you're not a casting director.
I'm sorry too. I cast myself.
But no, I was extremely happy to be on this one. Jeremy, I think, is the reason I'm on this film, and I just Jeremy and I had a part together in a little cheap ass movie we did how many years ago, 8 years, something like that.
Yeah,
it's been a while, and but it was a good scene, and I cherish that scene. It's still on my IMDb page. I send it out every now and then in auditions and stuff because it's excellent.
So what was the cheap little last film?
Don't Come Around Here was the name of it.
Okay, Don't Come
And
Around.
Sherry was in it too, and me and a guy named Jordan Salome, and I guess that was the main cast, and well, Greek Wilson was in it too. He had a small part. Yeah,
I like Greek Wilson.
So how many years are you in the biz, Cop?
well, I only started acting in 2000 what 11? Yeah.
Really? So you're a newcomer.
Well, I've been in the entertainment business since I was 7, so it's sort of hard to
Oh,
say.
you play an instrument. I see that bass fiddle behind you.
Yeah, that's a bass fiddle. That sure is. Yeah.
You play that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do. But I play a lot of things, and not any of them very well. But I had success in the music business. I also had success in the rodeo business, and so that's.
You actually like were a rodeo, like you rode like steer and stuff, or what did you?
Well, I did ride saddle bronc and I calf rope and team rope for a while when I was really young, but I found out I could make a lot of money as a horseback announcer, like Jay Leno on a horse.
Yes.
First one in, last one out, and
There you go.
that became very popular around the turn of the 80s, and when wireless mic.
I'm going to punch you in the head if you direct me.
But you gotta let him finish.
I can't help it. I interrupt all the time. But stop directing me. I don't need you to fucking direct.
Well, let him finish his sentence, and then you can talk.
I'm going to put 2 fingers in your eyeball.
We do this all the time. Don't worry, you
You're never going to
guys.
see my handsome face again.
We do it all the time.
Anyway, let me say something about Mike Mayhall. I
Yes,
can't tell you how
wanna
much
hear
I
everything about you.
respect that man, because if it hadn't been for him, I don't know if I'd have made it
Mike
through this
Mayhall.
movie, because I was a mess trying to make this movie. In fact, the
Oh,
first
Mike,
line I
really?
ever had, the first line I had in the movie is sort of a
Directing me
signature thing for me in this movie. And it was just 2 words, and they said action, and I'm supposed to knock on the door and say these 2 words, and I can't remember them save my life. And this is my first exposure to Mike, and but it was shall we, and of
You
course
said
I
you couldn't
used it
remember his lines?
over
words.
and over again.
You couldn't remember 2 words? Guess
I couldn't
what?
remember 2 words.
Guess what? I can do 40 pages. You know why? I wear an earplug.
Yeah.
And
Well, if I had an earplug, I could do 40 pages too.
Jimmy
without
feeds
words.
me my line. Jimmy feeds me my lines.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember jack shit. I can remember a lot. I can remember a whole page in the dressing room. The minute I get on the set, if somebody throws me off by saying, "You want some water?" that ruins me. And I say, "What am I doing here?"
He couldn't remember Bitcoin.
Oh, Bitcoin, that crap.
We had a movie that he had to do, and he had to use the word Bitcoin, and they had to shoot it like 30 times.
No,
Finally, they wrote
not
it down.
30
Finally, they
times.
wrote it down on the wall, so he would like
No,
remember
we
it.
did it 3 times. I had
Buttery,
no idea what Bitcoin was.
He didn't know what a Bitcoin
I've
was.
never
though.
heard of it. And if I don't know a word, you know that when you're acting, if you don't know the word, how can you act the part? It's impossible. So I kept saying, "What the fuck is a Bitcoin?" And they try to explain it's fake money. I said, "What?" Anyway, I never got it.
So what we want to do, I want to play the trailer for everybody. I think we're going to let Jeremy introduce it this time.
All right.
Mike do it the last time. So Jeremy, you introduced the trailer. Juan, our fabulous engineer, we're going to play the one that says "The Madness of David Judge" trailer. You guys hang on. We're going to play it for everybody. Then we'll come back and talk about it. But Jeremy, you introduce it.
You're about to watch the trailer of Madness of David Judge, brought to you by Mike Mayhall and Bubba.
Plays.
Good show.
If you are just joining us, we are with world-renowned best-selling author David Judge.
By the time that this airs, I will be locked away in my retreat, writing like a madman. Oh.
Samantha wants a divorce.
You don't?
I don't know what I want.
You know, it's not the leaving that's hard. It's the guilt of moving on and being happy about it.
You know what I find interesting? A detective all the way from New Orleans shows up and you have not asked me what I am doing here. Your wife is missing.
Your mind is being consumed by Samantha. You know, the man she croons out to you, it ain't fair.
That doesn't make any sense because I spoke with her yesterday.
She's been missing the better part of 10 days, maybe longer. That is according to her friend Richard, who reported her missing.
Do you love me?
I'd die before I hurt you again.
Is that what you want? Is that love?
David?
You coming by here, messing with things when I'm not here?
No, David. Anytime you want to achieve great things, the gods demand. They demand a sacrifice. And she is on the altar.
Would you love me?
It's okay. It's okay.
You guys all look so good in that. You really, really do. It's shot beautifully. For anybody who hasn't seen it yet, we need you to go watch it. So, Mike, why don't you tell us where can people see it?
You can see, I think the easiest place to watch is on Tubi. It's free there. We're also on Amazon Prime and Movie Central on YouTube. But go check it on Tubi. I think that's the best
Watch
spot.
it on Tubi, you guys. There's 5 episodes. So now
I have a question.
Oh.
Mike, what camera are you shooting with?
That was done on a Blackmagic Pocket 6K with vintage lenses. So it has a really unique look. It's
Because
ultra
it gives
wide.
you that wonderful haze, that sort of softness.
Yeah, we fought really hard. We were really particular about every shot, all the setups, because we really wanted you to feel the whole world. Just the left and the right of it, and I think centering the Jeremy, the David character in the center of that, you really you feel how alone and isolated he is, and you really feel his pain that he's going through.
Right. I would love to work with
the effects was really good too, though. Like,
no, but I would love to work. I've never worked with that camera, but I would because I could look 20.
I love the effect of the eyes in the mirror thing. Like that's
Thank
a great effect.
Mike, you really, I hate to blow smoke up your ass because I hate doing that. I'm not a Hollywood bullshit artist. In other words, when I go to red carpets, if the movie stinks, I don't walk around saying, it's wonderful, it's fabulous. You were terrific in it. I don't say anything. And then they say, Ron, what'd you think of the movie? I said, it sucked. I'm not going to do. I'm going to lie. I mean, Clown Motel, 3 Ways to Hell.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, wait.
We haven't seen it either, but it's going to be fun.
Bring your pajamas when you go to see it.
Yeah. No, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So 100 clowns. Over 100 clowns.
Wait, I want to go back though.
Killing everybody.
So
That's terrifying.
What do you guys consider this? So it's not really a horror. It's more of a psychological thriller or thriller. Like, how do you actually categorize it?
This is just me, and I think everybody will have their own little opinion, and I'd love to hear everyone's opinion. I think it's more of a sort of a mind-twisting, psychological, or mind-twisting, supernatural mystery. That's what I see.
I love that. I love those.
All right, let's see what everybody else says. Go with you, Jeremy.
I thought it was a romantic comedy, but apparently
You know what? Netflix will list it as a romantic comedy. They do that.
All right, Sherry.
Yeah, definitely a love story. A love story. No, the psychological and supernatural elements of it are more forward, but I think people will relate a lot to these characters. Like, they're very grounded characters in a sort of extreme circumstance, if you will.
I think thrillers are wonderful. I don't like slasher. I never do slasher movies where I get slashed. I mean, because that fake red blood goes in my hair and it stains it. So I tell the producers, no blood.
Sarah, your turn. That would have worked that way for you.
No blood.
Sarah, how about you?
I mean, I agree with everybody. I think it's if we were to categorize it, yeah, it would be a psychological thriller. But if you really watch and immerse yourself in the actual storyline, it's just about emotions of everyday people and how we deal with them and what is love and what is
Yeah.
connection to another person and what are the stakes that we have when it comes to giving up that emotion and connection with someone.
Yeah.
You haven't aged like a day in 8 years. You look exactly the same as you did 8 years ago.
It's that
It's
Asian.
amazing.
It is.
Oh, you're just stunning. All right, Cotton, and how do you
Wait a minute.
describe it?
There is a small amount of intelligentsia out there that watches film, very small, and a thriller needs thinking, and psychological thrillers need more thinking. Unfortunately, the audiences of today are morons, and they don't want to think. They don't want your plot. They don't want to figure it out. Oh, I'm tired. I don't want to hear them talk. I want her killed. I want him to cut her throat. I want him to see the blood. This is what we've got to stop. I don't like it. I don't approve of it. And I tell all the directors when I go to the Directors Guild, the party stuff, and we talk about shit, I tell them, stop with the blood and the cutting, because you're making the audiences into crazy people. That's why there's so much violence out in the world, because there's too much shooting, slashing, killing, and disrespect of women. All these movies that not that I'm in, but some of the movies I go to see that my friends make, all the women are abused. They're beaten, they're shot, they're cut, they're thrown. It's terrible.
He's not big into the slashers.
No.
We have.
Let me tell you something. My friend Marcel Waltz, who I love and adore, wonderful director, producer, and guy, he did a film called Blind. It is the best film I've ever seen that is in a low-budget film. It's about a movie actress who has a mistake done with her eyes, and she's blind, and a fan is now living in her house, and she doesn't know it. The story was exciting and thrilling and adventure. There was no blood cutting, killing. And I said to Marcel, how did you feel? He said, Ron, terribly. We didn't make any money.
It won every film award, so then they did the sequel, and the sequel, like 8 people get chopped the shit out of them, and it did.
And he made a fortune.
And he made a fortune.
You see, the audiences today are stupid, and I don't give a shit if they're listening and they don't like it. But you're stupid. Learn. In my day, in the 1950s, we had stories. We had movie stars that didn't take shits on toilet bowls and film, like what's the name did.
You know, well, Ron, I think I'd like to push back a little bit on that. I don't think today people are stupid today. There is an attention span deficit.
Yes.
But I also think I think it's the other way. People know what they like, and they want to see the things that they like, and they're going to go after those sort of things, and they're going to quickly.
Well, what kind of crazy bastard wants to see? Listen, I said to Marcel.
Well, let me just finish this real quick, Ron. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I just because
no, I understand your point.
You know, and I think that's what it is. And we have a show like our show, David Judge, which is got a bit of a slow burn, but I think what will keep you in the seats and keep you there is that there's intrigue.
Well, it's got a story.
There's intrigue and there's story. So
yes,
if you choose to pay attention to it and you choose to follow the mystery and be a thinking person watching it, that's great. Also, if you choose to scroll, you're going to be intrigued enough to understand everything that's going on.
No, you're right.
But wait, there's an element of sadisticness in it, because Marcel did a movie where you see a man's penis and then they chop it off. So I said to Marcel, don't you think you've gone too far? I said, next they're going to show a woman having her vagina beaten up. He said, oh, we did that already. We put firecrackers up her vagina and blew it off. I said, you did a movie where you blew a woman's vagina? Well, I can't believe it. People really go to see this. He said, they love it. They cheer it on. And I thought to myself, what are we back in the Roman days of gladiators?
I think you're right. I think there's people who want there's the chop them up stuff, and I think that's more of a younger audience. I think that there's also people who want an actual story. The Madness of David Judge is an actual story, from beginning to end. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. That's what he likes.
That's
why
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of your work.
Thank you.
And this other film, I want to see it, and I'm very curious to see this thriller. because I love thriller movies. There's nothing better than
Actually,
a movie that
just
gets
so you
you
know,
all excited.
no, in the chat rooms, they said I watched the series. The whole thing's very scary. The ending, without saying anything, is way beyond a thriller. It has more. The acting is so solid. There's mood of mystery during the whole thing.
That's a good.
So people like that's a good review.
What
That's
a
from our chat
review.
room of somebody who already watched
Oh
it.
wow,
Last
that's
time.
great. Tell
Cotton,
them.
what did you think? What kind of movie did you think it was, Cotton? I mean, TV series. I'm sorry, not movie.
Yeah.
You say thriller, psychological thriller, supernatural thriller. What say you?
I go by a lot of what my kids tell me. I got 5 kids, and they're all grown adults, and they love the work I'm in, and most of it, some of it they don't. But this one they really liked because they followed Jeremy Sandy from beginning to end, couldn't take their eyes off of him, and I thought that was appropriate, and I thought that was what Mike wanted. I think that's what glued everybody to the film is Jeremy's presence, and all the characters that worked around him were so complimentary to his presence. I think that's the reason that we're all very proud of this film, because it's being recognized that way by audiences that don't know any of us and have never seen it, didn't know what we went through to get it done and all that. And that's the reason. And I think that the film business, movie business I've been in all my life is the entertainment business. And I think this was very entertaining for the fact that we had Jeremy in a solid lead all the way through due to Mike's direction.
I agree.
Thank you, Cotton.
I agree. And I think that we need more people like Mike.
I do too.
I think we need less of these jerks that think who the hell they are, that they're directors, producers, or whatever, and they buy their way into the business by asking people for money to fund their garbage, because it's garbage. I go to so many red carpets because I'm an interviewer. That's my job. And I'm so appalled at some of the things I have to sit there and watch, especially the abuse of women. I just like it intensely. I don't think
you got to remember something, and I'm gonna use the word you did, Mike. Pushback. There's nothing in this world as far as a protagonist goes. There's no great protagonist in this world without serious badass antagonist.
That's true too.
Sometimes the antagonist of a movie, in my opinion, props up the protagonist throughout the entire thing. And the protagonist has got to live up to it. And I think that's what happened in this movie. You had serious antagonists, and I don't think anybody even knew I was in the movie except for Jeremy, because I only interacted with Jeremy. I never interacted with anybody else.
Yeah,
that's right.
And so Jeremy, whether I'm alive or dead, really is not even a factor. I've questioned that several times myself in this movie, which makes me love it even more, because I've had my kids ask me the same thing. Were you alive or dead? I said, I can't really tell you that.
You got to watch and find out.
You got to watch it to find out, you guys. The Madness of David Judge. It's on Tubi. We want to watch it. One thing I want to say about all of you guys, I think all of you guys are on the. I know you've all done great work and you've got some great credits and everything, but I think as you're going along, you're all on the verge of like breaking into something way bigger than what you've been able to do in the past, because you're all excellent actors. When I first watched this, I was like, wow, I don't know really, besides Sarah and Mike, I was like, I don't know anybody in this, and normally I don't even, like, when we're going through Tubi, that's what we look at first. Who's in it? Do we like the people that are in it? And we didn't really know anybody in it. So to watch it and be enamored with it and be able to sit and watch 5 episodes in a row, because it was so good and so well put together, I think all you guys are going to blow up.
Let me explain.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Jimmy and I like to eat in the den because we have a very big television. It's the size of the house. And we watch a movie every night, every single night, especially movies of our friends. Or like we'll be watching your movie tonight.
We already watched it. But
which one?
What we're talking about right now, we've already watched it. Yes.
The series, The Madness of David Judge.
Yes, The Madness of David Judge. Just go with it. Just go with it. Yes, you've already seen it.
Made an impression, obviously.
I lose things sometimes.
That's okay.
I have.
Well, we just have a break.
Yes, I have. Of course, I've seen it. Of course I've seen it. What am I talking about?
I just wanted to say,
I mean,
Jimmy.
Go ahead. Wait, he's saying something. Let him say. Go ahead,
I
Mike.
wanted to say thank you so much for your compliments towards me, but the truth is that performances they really don't happen in a vacuum, and I think you hit the nail on the head, Jimmy, when you're saying that while you don't recognize our faces, what kept you interested were the performances from everybody. And it's
Absolutely.
because everybody in this group is they're so talented, and the madness of David Judge, would not be what it is without the people sitting here on your show today, because they really are the ones that made the show what it is. And I mean, they, in my opinion, they all deserve awards. They deserve to all be leads on big Netflix and in the movies because they're that level. But the show is what it is because it's everybody believed in it and everybody gave their best every moment, every frame, every second,
and work together.
That was my very thought, because as I keep saying the word garbage, there's a lot of garbage out there. So much, you know that. Don't play the game like you're going to cover for all these jerks that are making garbage movies. I mean,
we all have garbage movies.
You know, I've been in some real beauties that I don't even tell my friends I'm in them because they stink. They're so horrible. But let me take you back to 1954. In 1954, if someone was shot, you never saw blood. You know that.
Right.
And we didn't need to see blood. We understood it. We went along with the story. Humphrey Bogart strangles a woman in a movie where he's a writer, and the camera cuts away. Ginger Rogers strangles Peggy Ann Gardner in a movie, but she does it in the hallway where you only see her arms, not her. Why? Ginger Rogers said, I don't want my audience ever to see me kill anybody because it will ruin who I am. So back then, actors and actresses and scripts protected each one. And that's why they are legends. Today, we do not have legends. We have passing fancies, but we don't have legends. And I wish we did. And I wish I was a legend.
I think the legends were made because of the studio system. The studio system, that was the main point, is to make legends so they had something to sell in the theaters. And they made the Clark Gables, and they made the Humphrey Bogarts and Betty Davises and Jimmy Stewarts, and the list goes on and on and on of wonderful actors working 8 to 5 from Monday through Friday.
And they were my friends.
I wish the hell that was going on right now. I'd be first in line to try to get my ass a contract, because something about working every day on something, you're going to get good at it whether you're worth a shit at it or not.
You're right.
Agreed. That's the way it works.
I agree.
I was good friends with Betty Davis for a long time when she was an older woman. And I used to probe whenever I could and get questions out of her. And I said, what was the most difficult thing you ever had to fight in a movie? She said, well, when I made the movie with Miriam Hopkins, she said the scene was where I'm supposed to go into the living room and then shake Miriam Hopkins. Well, I did it, and Miriam Hopkins complained that I shook with evilness and injured her shoulder, and she was unable to work for the day. And Betty Davis said I wanted to kick her right in her ass for that stupidity. Anyway, they shot the scene again, and Betty Davis deliberately shook her mercifully. I mean, shook her like she wasn't supposed to and threw her down on the sofa. And I said, well, what did that feel like? She said, wonderful. Wonderful.
So real quick, because we've only got like 2 minutes left to go here. Tell me, first of all, where does everybody find you on social media? I guess let's do that first. Whatever you guys' Instagrams are, starting with Jeremy, and just go around the circle.
It's real simple these days. Just at Jeremy Sandy at Instagram, SANDE.
There you go. Okay. Sherry?
Same, just at Sherry Eakin, I think, on Instagram.
All right. Sarah, I didn't see you on Instagram. Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, it's actually Prism Light Pictures. It's,
that's why I couldn't find you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to write that down. Okay. Mike?
At Michael Mayhall.
Oh, you guys all have really good, easy ones to do. And Cotton, you're probably just Cotton Yancey, right?
I'm just Cotton Yancey, and I don't even know how to operate Instagram too well. I just copy what everybody else puts on there and sends it back out again. So, but I do Facebook pretty good. You can check me out on Facebook.
All right, you guys. So the Madness of David Judge on Tubi, Amazon Prime, and what's the other place?
YouTube Movie Central.
And I want to thank all of you for letting me get away with murder, because that's what makes our show successful. We're 14 or 18 years on the air. This show is 18 years old. No other talk show of this kind has lasted this long.
We didn't even have podcasts. They didn't have a name for it when we started.
And the success of our show is the ability to allow me to have fun with my guests and not treat you like a bunch of cardboard people, but like real people. So I want to thank you for a wonderful show. You're all so welcome to come back again.
Thank you, Ron.
You're full of talent and great success. And I want you morons out there to know that and to watch the show and educate yourself.
No, it really is cool. And we're about to hit 1.3 billion downloads.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So
there's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people that'll
watch
when we get it all done.
You know, they say, "Who's the crazy old man on that show?"
So we wish you guys all the luck and success with all your projects, including the Madness of David Judge.
And Mike.
Yes, sir.
I'm not a fortune teller, but I'm going to tell you something. I think in the next couple of years, we're going to hear a lot about you.
I would love that. I'd love it if that happened and we're all back together talking about another show.
I think we're going to make a lot of smoke.
Actually, I think all you guys are going to make a lot of smoke, and I'm going to see what I can find out about some of those other shows, Cotton, just because I have a lot of friends who've been cast on those shows. So I'll see if I can find any information out for you. And Jeremy, I think you are going to be a superstar. Your talent is amazing. So you guys, I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for coming on the show. Have a great day. We'll see you guys soon.
All righty. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Halloween soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I'll call you in a little bit, Cotton.
Love you, buddy.
All right.
Love you, buddy.
All right, everybody. So now we're going to bring on, actually, before we bring on Joe Kelly, to get everybody in the mood, we're going to play the trailer for the very first Clown Motel movie. Ron's not in it, but
Yes,
we want
I
to.
am.
You're not in the first
Yes,
one.
I am.
You are not.
I'm not.
No. Jesus Christ! Don't tell me that.
Where the fuck?
So here's the trailer for Clown Motel. We'll be back in 2 minutes with Joseph Kelly. Enjoy, everybody. The first one, Juan.
Hello? Anybody home? What the hell is a cemetery doing out here all the way in the middle of nowhere?
I think I saw clowns.
I've come to collect my soul.
Where's Spencer?
They're coming in! They're everywhere! Where do they keep coming from?
What in the fuck?
We're not just dealing with fucked up things and clown outfits. It's this place. It's evil.
Every soul we take becomes a part of us. You become a part of us. You become a part of our world.
No one deserves to die like this. What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Hey, all right, everybody. Now we're going to bring on our next guest, Joseph Kelly. Let's bring him in. Hey!
There he is.
Hey, guys.
How are you? Where are you?
I am in California now. I flew at 4 a.m. and got here about 2 hours ago.
That's perfect.
And I'm never going to call you Joseph. Blow that one out your ass. You're Joe Kelly, my buddy.
I told him that you go by Joseph now. He's like, no,
no.
he's Joe to
Or
me.
Sergeant Kelly.
In my heart, he will always be Joe. Because he's a good Joe, that's why. So how are you,
Oh, wait,
baby?
let's introduce him. Hey, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Director, writer, producer, actor, and
Good guy.
And founder of the Clown Motel franchise, Joseph Kelly. Hello and welcome to the show. We're happy to see you, and we can't wait to see you Saturday.
Okay, so tell me the name of the new girl you're breaking her heart. Who's
short
the new
days.
girl, the new date that you're breaking her heart? He's a heartbreaker, by the way. All the girls fall in love with him, and he's not interested.
All the clown girls.
All the clown girls, he said.
He just goes along breaking hearts.
Actually, we have people in the chat room. Say hi to the people in the chat room.
Joe Kelly's really very
Hey, people in the chat room.
There you go.
Joe is very handsome in person. He really is. He's a handsome guy. Tall, if you like tall men, ladies.
All right, so
how's your son?
He's doing good. He's doing good. He's at my mom's for the week. Yeah. So he's doing good though.
Still? How you doing in Florida? You like it?
Oh yeah, it's humid. It's nice. It's peaceful, so that's good.
It's humid. It's humid and peaceful. Okay. Hey. Well, do you miss coming to California or no?
A little bit. Actually, I haven't been to California in about 18 or 19 months, so that's pretty hard to believe, but yeah, it's been a while.
And how long are you going to be here for?
Just till Monday.
Okay, cool. So you guys, we have the Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell premiere. It's on Saturday at the Fine Arts Theater from 2 to 6 p.m. You've got the both posters for 2 and 3 up there, right?
So these are actually just both of 2. Yep.
Oh.
I didn't get a big size one of the third one yet, but
okay. So you excited for the premiere?
Very excited. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna love this. Best one yet, I think. And Ron did pretty good as well.
I think he did well too. Just in the trailer, he
General
looks really
Malone.
good. So now,
let me tell you something. I saw the trailer and I'm trying to figure it all out because I was there and I can't. But the water scene, the desert scene, the haunted hotel scene, all of that, how Joe put that together, I'll never know. Plus over 100 killer clowns. How do you organize that? So
Yeah, we probably had about 150 clowns.
150. That's probably the biggest, like the Guinness Book of World Records for clowns in a movie, right?
Listen, Joe, I've been in 100 clown fucking movies, and I've never been in any with so many clowns. You did a wonderful job for a guy that doesn't have a Hollywood crew. Sort of did it as an independent fella, and how you put it together is really good, and I'm proud of you. And as much as I make fun of this movie, which I do because I think they're all stupid, but people love them. And if you like to see clowns beating people up and people beating clowns up, this is for you. Joe, you did a good job so far, I think. I've not seen the film yet, and I'll see it.
I think you'll be surprised.
Are you happy with the cut?
I'm going to be surprised.
I am. So we have the final cut, but I'm still working on some stuff tonight too. So I have to do another export, but everything's there. We got music, sound design, visual effects, and the cut's nice. Now it's a nice solid 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Oh, you got it down that low.
You didn't have to cut him out, did you?
No. Surprisingly, no. I kept all of his parts.
Good.
Because I'm the glamour puss.
So let's talk about it a little bit. First of all, let's go to Clown Motel 2. So first of all, Clown Motel 2, To Death Do Us Part. Is that actually like available anywhere yet? Or are you redoing your distribution as you do Clown Motel 3?
Yeah, so we had the option for distribution recently with Clown Motel 2, but Clown Motel 3 will be shopping around in November. So I thought maybe we'll wait and we could maybe shop them together. And we could also get the rights to Clown Motel 1 back if we wanted to. So it could be like a trilogy.
Oh, that would be good, actually.
I've got a lot of people, friends of mine, especially in New York, they want to see this movie. They think they're going to see it Saturday. And I said, no, you stupid fucks. That's the red carpet. Only we go, the cast. You have to wait for the film to come out. They said, well, where can we get this film? I said, stop it. I don't know anything. It's not out. I don't know where you can get it. When I know that information, we certainly will post it.
Right? So let's give a little history of the whole Clown Motel thing. So for people who don't know, because I believe it started as a short first, and then you did the first movie. Tell us a little bit about it. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the original shoots from the short film back in 2015, 2016. But from that, we made the first feature, which you guys showed the trailer to. 2019, we did Walmart overseas, box office in Turkey, Microsoft top 10. That was pretty good. And then 3 years later, we did Clown Motel 2. And here we are today with Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell.
I love it. I thought we would play Clown Motel 2. We're going to play all 3 trailers while we have
And you know
on.
what the treat is in Clown Motel 2? I have a scene with the most gorgeous, sexy girl in the world in the pool.
Oh, stop it, Ron.
Angie Stevenson.
Angie Stevenson.
Yeah, I know.
So all of you horny little jerk-offs out there, watch this movie. You're going to faint.
So
she is built like there's no tomorrow, and she is the most gorgeous girl. So fellas, if anything, watch the movie just to see Angie breathe in a sweater.
So wait a second. Let's go. How many characters that are in the first movie live long enough? Is there anybody who's in all 3 movies? I guess Hammy is in all 3 movies.
Hammy, Golden Ager, Dave Bailey, Anson Days, who's been, raising his role up with his father too. They were in the first film. Ari Lehman.
Yes.
Eileen Dietz didn't start till the second film.
Yes. And Ron started in the second film. So tell us the premise between Clown Motel 2. We'll play the trailer and then we'll start talking about Clown Motel 3.
Yeah, sure. So Clown Motel 2 is pretty much like a rescue mission with myself, Sergeant Kelly, going out, looking for my fiance who got lost in Las Vegas bachelor party. And it's just a whole mission, Ron Russell comes to the cabin, says, time to wake your ass up. And then we pretty much get lost.
That was a tough scene because it was so friggin' hot. Even up at Arrowhead. Where were we, in Arrowhead?
No, Big Bear.
Big Bear, which is normally cool. It was a bloody 100-degree day. And we had to work.
And you had to say Bitcoin.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, that was a nightmare. I don't mind.
Everyone actually liked that part.
I mean, I saw the camera crew was ready to kill me, but I couldn't get it because I had no idea what it was. And I'm an actor that I become. So if I don't know something, how can I act it? And I had difficulty because it was like a blank word I never heard of until you explained it. And then I still didn't understand it. What kind of fake money? I mean,
so who are some of the people that are recognizable horror names in Clown Motel 2? In the first, like in Clown Motel 1, you had Ari Lehman and you had I forgot.
We had a smaller cast.
Yeah, Tony Moran. Wasn't Tony Moran in the first one?
Yep, the first Halloween, Michael Myers, the OG Halloween. Yep. So I think
Martin
those were our 2 main
Martin
ones.
Kleba and Martin Kleba.
Oh yeah, can't forget him. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Okay. So you had 3 in the first one. In the second one, you added.
He actually wants to come back for the 4th.
Oh, okay. Is there going to be a 4th? Oh no, he froze. What happened? Oh no, we froze.
Joe, where are you?
Sorry.
Oh, there you go. He's coming back.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a 4th one?
I mean, Terrifier 3's coming out, right? Terrifier 4. Possibly. Yeah, possible.
I think that. What do you think of the Terrifier movies?
Did you watch them all? I like them. They're gruesome and stuff. The second one was probably my favorite. So the 4th one's going to go back to the origin. So that'll be interesting to see how they put that together.
I think that I don't really like the movies that much. I do like the way they've marketed the movies and what they've accomplished. I think is amazing. I thought the first one, I don't think there's not really a story. I like the second one the best also. But I don't really think the stories are all that great.
Let's talk about our movies. Fuck that movie shit. Let's talk about Clown Motel 3.
No, wait.
I want to talk about Mark Holdley. Mark Holdley did such a beautiful job in the movie when I was in the kitchen. Remember?
Yes, the Churchill movie.
He did a brilliant job of being tortured, suffering. I thought he was a great actor, and he was never recognized. He was overlooked, which I thought was evil. Now, in your movie, he is also being not tortured, but being something. I saw it in the clip.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I think
survival
Mark,
skills,
I think Mark should get an award.
Ron loves Mark Hoadley, and I love Mark Hoadley.
I love Mark Hoadley. He's a great guy.
Oh, yeah, he's
an
great.
honest guy. He's a good guy. He's not a bullshit.
So let's talk about who's in Clown Motel 3, and then we'll go back to Clown Motel 2. So who are some of the recognizable names we have? What?
My sweetheart, her head's in a bowl.
Donna Lee Heising. We love her.
I love
Who's that?
Donna.
Oh,
I don't know how
Donna,
much
yeah.
I love Donna.
Donna's great.
She'll be at the premiere. She told
I
me.
thought that was a wonderful effect. Wonderful.
Mhm.
Because I said to her, Donna, I love you. You're in that bowl. I said, you give head. And she didn't get it. I said, you're in the bowl. Head. You get it? She didn't get it still.
It was a
So I
big
let-
fishbowl.
Right. So I let it go. But I love so which brings me to Clowny. What's going on with Clowny, your other movie?
Yeah, so Clowny, the whole film's finished. It's edited and stuff. We do have to do the 4 flashback scenes. So rather than do one at a time, I'm just gathering all the financials together so we could shoot it all together.
I love it. Clowny.
Did you do the ice scenes with the car? You were able to do snow and ice and stuff?
Yep. There's a little snow, and then you get a little sound design with the snow coming down and you guys driving crazy. And yeah.
Right, so they
I'll never
realize
forget
what's
that,
happening.
throwing up from that.
Good. I think Clowny was a
Oh,
funny.
yeah. Jimmy did almost throw up.
I did throw up. When I got out of the car, I threw up. But let's go back to Clown Motel 3. So here's who I wrote down. Is the IMDb correct? And we'll say if we got it right. We have Lisa Wilcox is in it, you guys. She's from Nightmare on Elm Street. We have Oliver Robbins from Poltergeist. We have Tony Moran from the original Halloween and from Clown Motel. We have Ari Lehman, who's Jason, right? In Friday the 13th.
Yep, the first Jason Voorhees.
That's right. He's the first Jason Voorhees, who's also in Clown Motel. We have Mindy Robinson, who's just an awesome patriot. I just love her. I don't actually know what she was in besides all the Clown Motel movies.
Yeah, she'll be at the premiere too.
Yeah, that's fabulous. We have Donna Lee Heising, who we love.
Donna.
We have Angel Nicole Bradford, who's one of the up-and-coming Scream Queens now, who's been on our show. She's really cool. We have Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist. Is Brett Wagner in it?
Brett Wagner, yes. Leatherface, he's in it. And Lee Waddell, Ghostface Scream.
Yeah, I love Lee Waddell. We've had both of them on the show. We have Mark Hoadley in it. Al Burke, the music video guy who's been everything. Kadrosha Ona Carol, I wrote her down just because she's a friend of ours, and she's got a little role in there. And Dietrich Thrall comes back.
Wow, Dietrich. Wow. Is he a trip or what?
Oh, yeah, he's a rock star.
Dietrich does not need a script. He's a whole movie.
He's fabulous, though, and he's a real rock star, you guys. He's with the band Lords of Acid, who I used to go see in concert, but I don't think he was
He's
with
a great
them back
guy.
then.
I like him a lot. He's a nice person, is what I like.
And then
I found working on 3 so many nice people. Mary was wonderful, and
Mary Kay,
and her
Mary Kay was great. Big help.
And her husband, who's my sweetheart, he's like my son. He fixed my car. I'm so grateful.
And Tyler Sebago, I want to give him a little shout out since he's a friend.
I met a lot of jerks on that shoot also. A couple of idiots that thought the hell they were. And of course, the whole crew just disliked them and ignored it.
Which we're not going to mention who those people are.
As I ignored them. But we all formed our own little crew, mostly my soldiers and I. We all.
Oh yeah, what's the other soldier? Mary Ellen. What's her name? Mary.
Oh, Laura Wilson.
Laura Wilson. Yes, I love Laura Wilson.
We bonded as sweet friends, and of course.
And Princess.
But what about my?
She was a great actress in this. Laura Wilson was great, and then Angel Princess too had a really nice death.
Angel Princess is in
I
it.
terrified one of the actors because it was not in the script, but I'm getting out of a Jeep, and this little. What's his name? The Asian fellow.
Oh, Pat Kuznani.
I love Pat. Pat's in my way, and I'm supposed to walk down. So I said, "Soldier, get out of my way, or step aside." And he just looked at me frightened. He got so scared, and he did. He stepped aside, and then after we did the shoot, he said to me, "You know, you really scared me." I said, "Well, you really believe you're a soldier?" He's a good guy, Pat.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I met a lot of nice people.
So let's
wait. Let me talk about Joe.
Yes.
Now, Joe as a director, and I've worked with some of the best directors in Hollywood in the olden days. I mean, Sidney Lumet. I worked with. How many people work with Sidney Lumet that are still alive? And I've got to tell you about Joe. Joe knows what he wants in a scene, but he doesn't tell you what he wants. He leaves it up to you. And if you have an idea, or if you feel that you could deliver a line better, and if Joe likes it, he allows it. He's not one of these crazy directors. It's all about me. No, you got to do what I want, and it sucks. So Joe works with the actor, and that's what makes him a successful director. And I will work with Joe anytime. Not another clown movie, though. I've done about nine or 10 clown
That might not be an option after the third.
What is it?
Yeah, there's not an option after the third because you're dead.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that, Jimmy. You blew it. You stupid fuck.
We said it. You've said it a million times.
I never did. Don't you did? I never did.
So let's watch the trailer. Let's do Clown Motel 2 first, and then we'll do Clown Motel 3 so we can do them in order.
Okay.
So, Joe, you introduced the trailer for Clown Motel 2. We're going to play the one, Clown Motel To Death Do Us Part, and then we'll come back for Clown Motel 3. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, of course. Here's Clown Motel To Death Do Us Part.
Yay!
It's been 6 months. Why didn't you find me yet? Where are you, Joe?
We are looking for Sergeant Kelly.
Yeah. It's me, General Milan. Just received new information on Brooke.
So we got a team?
The best.
I feel an entity has entered.
Okay, squad, the outside perimeter is clear.
You have lost me 3 souls. Bring me back those souls while we find the pure.
What kind of sick society wants a human sacrifice?
If we can connect to base, we should be able to see what's going on.
Bring me a pure soul tonight!
We lost him.
It's time to kill! 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 All hail, Angel of Darkness!
Let the transformation begin.
You said the rebirth of their world is every 50 years. And it's 50.
You humans, you don't understand our world. Bye-bye!
The clowns will rise in blood tonight! Shitty day, clown. Fucking got stranded on the side of the road, got waterboarded. Sergeant Slaughter shows up and he's like, hey, did you bang my wife? Well, you fucking right, I banged your wife.
I love Dietrich. He's got some of the best lines too.
And I love that shot of Angie on her knees in the toilet.
Waterboarded.
I'm sure a lot of fellas out there, when they watch the movie, they'll love it too.
So now we're at Clown Motel 2, and we're going into Clown Motel 3. And what is the premise, the overall premise of Clown Motel 3 that you, like a synopsis that you could tell us?
Yeah, so pretty much, General Milan sent us off on our way and stuff. We never came back. So on the third one now, General Milan's taking, things into his own hands, getting his own squad together, going to the Clown Motel to get the final results. This is the last mission, last approval, and it's just chaotic. And 150 clowns.
150 is a lot of clowns. And you had kid clowns in this one. We have children clowns, adult clowns, fat clowns, skinny clowns.
Thank God no one was injured. That's my only worry. When I saw that, I said, hope, out of all of these people, one of them is bound to hurt themselves, but no one was injured. Although there were a couple I would like to have injured, but myself, put them I was kind of hoping that one, his costume would backfire and he'd go on fire, but it didn't happen. I find this movie to be probably the ultimate clown movie I've ever been in, number one, and I've been in 6 clown movies. I think everybody's going to love it. I think it's going to make money. I know it will make money in Asia. The Asians are going to love it. It's going to be a big hit there. What do you think?
Asia, the UK is pretty big. So, I think this will be our biggest one yet, and hopefully we hit more than 12 countries that we did previously.
I think you will. And I think if you get the first one back and you can distribute all 3 of them, I think that now it's an actual franchise. You could turn that into a gold mine.
And I think your name is going to start happening as a director and producer. And writer and actor and heartbreaker.
Yeah, a lot of hats.
Heartbreaker of most women in the cast.
What do you think about doing all the different hats? Because you're a writer, you're a director, you're an actor, you're a producer.
He's a ham.
Yeah, it's hard, difficult. It's fun. You get used to it. Even in Clown Motel 3, I did the post-production on that too. I did the video editing, and yeah, it's just fun overall. It's a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it at the end.
And I think that I think that this is going to definitely be the best one, just from what I've seen and from the trailers. You can actually see in the trailers as you go along. Each trailer, is better and better as you've crafted your skills and gotten better at it, and come up with all the ideas for it.
And Jimmy has invited all of our VIP friends. So people are coming to see that movie that ordinarily would not have.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun people coming, which I'll have the list tomorrow.
The people that are coming will absolutely be very impressed because the title is silly. And, the movies have a bad rap because clown movies today, another clown movie is like another zombie movie. But I think when they come and they see it, they're going to enjoy it because it's full of adventure. Like I said, desert, water, motel.
Oh, yeah.
It's not one scene for 3 hours. You know what I mean? That's boring. It takes.
Oh yeah, I love scenery, different locations, and yeah.
And that friggin' desert was hot when we worked in it, and I was in a wool uniform, sweating my nuts off. It was really difficult.
So wait, what's the fascination with the clowns in the first place for you? Like, I like clowns. They freak me out. I have all kinds of animatronic clowns and stuff. Like, I like them because they kind of freak me out. But what is it for you?
I guess it's general, just horror films and stuff. But then, I did serial killers before I did Compatible, which I like. I'm going to do a sequel to that. But with clowns, I guess because there was a market for it and it kept hidden, why not stay with it?
So now, does Compatible actually have distribution yet, or are you still working on that?
So yes, we do have distribution per se. We're signing the agreement soon. The guy from Anchor Bay is actually going to be at the premiere also, and he's the one that's doing the deal with us.
Oh, cool! I can't wait for that. That's the one where we're in the bed.
Oh, I love that.
Things, which we haven't seen it yet, but everybody said it was good.
Which one did you pick? The filthiest one, right?
Yeah, there's a couple. I put you guys throughout the whole movie.
Because
we're in it a bunch of times.
We shot it a lot of times. We shot it clean. Not so clean, filthy.
I love it.
And I thought they would want the
Gina. That's Gina Alfonso, right? Is with the.
Yep, Gina Alfonso.
I had him on the show. I've never met him, but I had him on the show when Ron was sick and he wanted to promote it. We brought him on the show.
By the way, you notice I'm back to beat. I gained my weight back, and I'm all better. Whatever it was, they got rid of it. It was a blood disorder. So now I take a shot once a month, and I'm fine. But anyway, I want to talk about Clowny.
No, wait, we have to play the trailer first for Clown Motel 3.
Well, let me set it up. Clowny is about a doll that is a clown. It's not about 100 clowns. And this doll is demonic. And this doll is frightening. And this doll is evil. And this movie I like. I like doing it. I enjoyed it.
I like Annabelle.
Mark Holdley.
Yeah, it's kind of like Annabelle.
Mark Holdley plays my son-in-law, and Donna is my wife. Oh, Donna. Donna looks like a drag queen all the time. She's always done up. So I said, Donna, you're supposed to be my wife. Can you dress it down? Well, her dressing down is like she came with a white fox stole and whatever. So we look like a nice Jewish couple. that was going to our children's house.
We love her
for dinner, and I love her.
Actually, I have a
wait, and the story is about children and this fixation for this doll. And I think that movie is going to be an enjoyable movie.
Did you save it? Did you save the doll?
I do have it. I think it's in my closet somewhere.
Okay, because like those kind of things, when the movie's a hit, you can sell that for like a lot of money. Like,
so when do we think that movie's? What is it called again?
Clowny. He told me got to finish the other 4 parts still.
What 4 parts you have to finish?
The
flashback dream sequences.
Oh, okay.
But the whole film overall is edited and all that. So it's just getting those done, and hopefully things take off with Clown Motel 3, and then I'll be able to help on that side as well, as long as along with another producer who's going to come on.
Because Clowny has a nice story, and I like movies with a story, not just slash.
So let's go to Clown Motel 3. So Ron, we're gonna play the Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell trailer. You introduce it for us, Joe, for everybody to see it. And this is the film, you guys, that we're going to the red carpet premiere on Saturday. Joseph Kelly's film. Introduce it, Joe, and we're going to play it for everybody.
Sure. Saturday, October 25th is going to be the premiere for Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell.
That's right. Did you remember to put my name before the title?
I'm still working on that.
That was a big deal in my day. In the 1950s, if an actor's name came after the title of the movie, the actor was not famous or important. So they notice when you watch old movies, all of the stars are before the title.
Anyway, here's the trailer, you guys. Since you guys started talking and you didn't play it, take it away, Juan. Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell.
To fulfill your ancestors' separation of the human world and the clown world. First.
You came to steal our gold, so I'm going to steal your soul.
What's the verdict?
We have 12 missing military members.
Rivers, you can do it.
General, are you saying one last rescue mission?
We have one shot at this. Let's make it count.
We go from Silent Hill to killer clowns from outer space.
Welcome to the Clown Motel.
Ever hear of the blood moon ritual? The transformation was a success.
Now go get me those sacrifices.
I love you.
You see, the queen was chosen blue.
Welcome to the Clown Motel.
Acid?
One thing I really love about that, I love seeing the clowns coming out of the water. Because that's something I don't think nobody's ever done that.
Never done.
No, and you know where I got that from too. I forgot what the zombie film was, but there was a zombie film like 15 years ago where all the zombies come out of the water, and I thought that was really cool. So I'm like, why not do it with clowns?
It's very frightening because I don't like ocean because I can't see what's in the water. So I never go in the ocean. I go in swimming pools. And a lot of people feel the same way I do. So the fact that those ugly things coming out of the water is frightening to a lot of people because they have fetishes about it.
And I love that Mindy Robinson's in this one too, because I love Mindy Robinson.
Oh yeah, she's great. And yep, she said she wants to come back for the 4th.
There you go. So that makes it even more fun.
Well, you could resurrect me.
So how was it? How was it doing this one compared to the other ones? And the fact that you have considerable more named talent in this one that everybody knows. With Ghostface and Texas Chainsaw Massacre and everything. How was that? Are those people more difficult to direct, or are they easier because they know what they're doing?
No, it was pretty good. And with named actors that I didn't work with, I'll usually just get them for 1 or 2 days to start with. But then if I worked with them before, like Ari Lehman, I'll get them for 3 or 4 days. But everyone was pretty good to work with on set.
I love it. I think it's great, and I think it's going to help with distribution a lot to have all the names of the people.
Oh yes,
who have been in all these huge franchises. Lee Waddell, I wish we would have been there for him. I would have loved to have met him because we had him on the show and we had a blast with him. And Brett Wagner, I've met a million times. It's so funny because we went to probably 10 premieres with Brett Wagner, and I knew he was somebody, but I didn't know who he was. So I would talk to him and everything, but I never took any pictures or anything with him because I didn't know he was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy, until after we had him on our show. But he's a really, really cool guy. And Lisa Wilcox was on our show about 12 years ago. And when she was on our show, Ron didn't know who she was. And he was like, as long as, you're not the girl in the Nightmare on Elm Street where the things come up through the bed.
No, that's not what I said. What I said was, I saw a movie where this girl was in bed and suddenly an arm came through the mattress, scared the hell out of me. And she said, I was the girl. I said, oh, I didn't know. So that's his point. There's no joke there.
No, and there's no joke that he didn't know who she was, but she came on the show,
right.
And she was super duper nice.
Very nice.
So I think you've gotten, a really, really good cast.
Wait, let's talk about Mary Kay, who did sewing of the sack that they threw me in, who did so much of the work complimentary for Joe.
Mary Kate and Lucas.
I think it's wonderful what she did. She worked very hard on this production. Plus, she was in it. Her daughter was in it, and her lovely husband Lucas was in it.
And her son was in it.
Her son was in it too. I didn't see him.
Yeah, he was one of the clown kids.
He's one of the clown kids.
Oh,
they're wonderful people, and they were great for us, and we loved hanging out with them.
Right.
And
I just wish that Mary would not do ugly makeup on Facebook. If she's working in a movie, it's one thing, but for her own publicity, she's too beautiful of a girl to be all scarred and ugly.
Yeah, creative art, I guess.
Yes, it's creative art.
That doesn't sell her. I tell her that all the time. You're going to characterize yourself where you're only going to be that ugly person, and you're too beautiful. She should do that when she works as a clown or a killer. But when she's in her real life, she should be a movie star and look glamorous and beautiful.
We love her.
I mean,
she's fabulous.
I do. I never become my character in person. I've played ugly people in movies, but when I'm me, I'm me. I'm Ron. I'm Ron. I'm not.
We can't wait to see everybody on Saturday.
Yeah,
you guys, if you got an invite, you're fortunate. You can follow Joe, even though he doesn't do his social media very often. You can go on Instagram. He's at Joe Kelly Film. He's also at Clown Motel Official. We're gonna have.
Oh wait, Jimmy, did you invite Sherry Davis?
She's not. She's in Texas.
Oh, pity.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there, and I think it's going to be.
I love Sherry. I really love Sherry Davis. She's one of my special people, and so beautiful.
So anyway, it's Saturday, you guys. We'll report next week on it. We're going to put out some bunch of great articles once we get the thing rolling.
So Joe, are you wearing a tux?
Yep, I got my nice suit I just ordered, so that just came in 2 days ago.
Because you weren't sure what you were going to wear.
No, it was either that or a Speedo.
What is that?
Either a suit or a Speedo.
The Speedo would have been in effect. You would have got all the gay Palm Springs excited.
Anyway, we got to go because we're out of time. All right, everybody. So this is Joseph Kelly Please support Clown Motel and the whole franchise. We'll let you know when Clowny's coming out. He's got some other projects he's working on. We're going to see you Saturday. We can't wait. If you need anything, let us know, and we'll talk to you very soon. Thank you.
See you Saturday.
All right, everybody. Thanks, chat.
See you Saturday.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.
Take care, handsome.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Joey.
Jimmy, yeah, this is MC Alfred and Ozzy Star. I'm just chilling, Jimmy Star, yo, sitting down and designing. Where every man in the thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC. Always love the clothes of Jimmy. Bitch, I'm your one I wanna be. Jimmy Star, new celebrity. We'll take you out.